Hey, 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 hey! Greeting! Whoa, wibbly wobbly. Greetings and salutations to you people of the internets. So today we're going to be taking a look at this guy. This is Generation Toys Red Bull. It's their version of a T-Beast's Sideswipe. So this turns into Sideswipe. It's cool. I've been looking forward to this for years, maybe. I think when they first solicited it was a couple of years ago. Obviously, the third party scene has slowed down, and then obviously the current situation in the world has slowed things down even further. So I thought this guy may never actually surface, but he has, and love it. Let's cut to the chase. I love it. And surprisingly, I've never actually had a product from Generation Toys, Transformations, or Warbatron, whatever name they go by on a given Sunday. So it's the first time I've had something from this. It comes in a nice box with a slip cover, kind of a shoebox, foam inlaid shoebox, which just instantly makes you feel a bit special, you know. It caters to you. It kind of goes, here you go, we've got you. We care about our products. So, you know, a boutique. Well, that's probably a word I'm looking for. Makes it feel like a boutique product, and yeah, so certainly is. I mean, it's a robot bull that's red, sticks by his name. I generally quite like the proportions of these big front haunches and like smaller legs at the back, and it's like just powerful build. And yeah, all in all, it's just got a lot of cool stuff going on. The red really pops. Got some nice yellow eyes and bits of silver here and there, bits of black. Obvious kind of hinges and things and stuff going on, but it's all right. It's a robot bull. It's fine. It's not trying to be a real bull. In terms of, I suppose, articulation, what you're looking at, you've got the horns are on separate hinges, so you can actually spend a lot of time just going, is that, no, that's a millimeter out. Oh, is that straight? And panic. The head's on a hinge here, so you can look up a good way and look down into some kind of charge. A whole lot, but it breaks up that sculpture of the neck. But you know, you can move the neck, is also another joint, and there's a little bit of waggle, not much though, that goes here and there, and the mouth can open. They have actually painted some teeth in at the bottom. Not sure how well you can make that out. So the shoulders, there's a hinge here, allows it to go up and down, and got full rotation here. But the more you turn it, this also hinge there turns as well, so that's on a swivel. So you can try and like move that if you want to get the hinge into more of a sideways to give it a butterfly that way. So you can, you know, get different kind of, just by finagling that joint, you can get a different range of articulation to either butterfly that way, or if you kind of move it to butterfly that way, whichever kind of way you're looking at the time. This kind of is the big bulk here, and then this bit should be pegged in. We have a hinge here on the cow leg, and a ball joint at the hoof. So same on the other side. Back here we've got a joint here, swivel here, bend there, goes that way, that way. Yeah, and if you want to get some movement, you can unpeg it to get some out if you want. Then we go to the back. This tail has got a ridiculous amount of joints on it, so it can swish all over the place, stop those flies from landing on his ass. And then the cannon here, so that's essentially it's two guns. So you've got this handgun that plugs into the side of it, so you can take that out should you wish to just give him a single cannon, and that is on an armature here that squeaks around 360. Oh, that pops it out, and it's got a nice ratchety clicky clack there. The armature is pegged in, so that can actually peg out if you want to go some things, but it doesn't remove, it's screwed in there, so it's kind of stuck in there. But I don't mind, because it's, you know, that's kind of the conceit of the character, that he is a robot bull. He's not a real bull, he's not trying to disguise himself, so he can have a big gun on his back if he wants to. And I like it, I love it. It's just such a cool, I like robot animal transformers. And turning Sideswipe, who's like, you know, essentially not my first Transformer, but at least the character that I wish was my first Transformer. The first Transformer I kind of saw and was like, wow, I really want Transformers. It's essentially Sideswipe. Just the pictures of that Lamborghini Transformer was like, wow, I really want to get that. So to have him as now as an animal, he's quite cool. Transformation. Whoa boy. Okay. We've got some instructions. They're okay. Well, you know, that's better. Just the two pictures is just a lot more, essentially a lot more fun than trying to look at what's going on here. The legs get a bit weird, so we're going to start with them first. Because this is going to be the time sink, I believe. So unpeg these from his back. Right. And what's next? We'll just unpeg these bits and these bits here. We'll unpeg. I should have got my spodger. Right. So I'll move these bits out. Kind of pull this apart, separate them, and let's just try and find the place. Let's just unpeg these hipper skirts. Just get him to do the splits, and then essentially. Yep. Flip that down and out. Now these, I believe, kind of fold up like so. Fold these up like so. Unpeg that. Get this to swing across down like so. Right. These bits hinge down. Kind of just have to just get this tail into some kind of position. It doesn't really matter too much. Just when you get to closing everything off, you just need to make sure it sticks in. So you swing this. Does it go all the way around like so, I believe. And then you go back down. I don't think that goes all the way around, no. see. Yeah, so this flank needs to be on the outside of the robot, so you kind of flick everything round and move the hinge round till it is. And then essentially all this should now peg into place. So that pegs in there. And this, the side of the bull's leg goes into that post there, and that slot there goes into that tab there. Like so. Then you need to move the hoof around. There's some holes there in the hoof. There's a little small little post there that goes in, and then flip this toe up. Right. Same again on the other side. So this bit flips up, this armature swings all the way around, that goes down, I believe. Now this needs to be on the other side, so you use the armature to get it there, like so. And then everything, I don't know if we actually saw any of that. Yeah, so the legs on this side, you swing that round on the armature to get it onto that side. That's where it belongs, and pegs in. Now this bit pegs in there. Move that round and flips out. So there we have his legs. So let's do the arms now. The arms, you kind of unpeg these bits, flip them to the side, flip out his arms, get in here to his hands. This is where I need a spodger. Hands come out. I believe these kind of just, then we see these two posts there. There's just under his wrist there, there's two pegs, so there we have it. There's one arm. So then you rotate this out, slide that up. There we have an arm. So again, I'm going to do that on this side, unpeg that, get that double elbow in the right place, swing that up, hand out, slip that round, and peg these into place. Get this arm, swing that round, cover that up, Now we move that around. Now we have Minotaur. If you want a robot Minotaur, you can, or even a Minotaur, I don't know. It's up to you what you want. You can just quite happily just leave him like that. But that's not finished. So, we want to unpeg this backpack. Open up the chest here. Then back here, there's another armature. You need to unpeg these bits at the side. I'm going to take out and just move them up ever so slightly to the side. Keep this chest open and wide. Keep your chest open and wide. Just get these arms out of the way for a second. So we want to get these horns. Now there's 2 holes here in this chest, and we need to aim these horns kind of into those. To live there. Right, okay. We're getting somewhere. So this chest section, just pull those arms. Back into place. And this armature at the back should peg in like so. Now on the chest here is these bits here that come out. Come out, and they, once you move the arms into place so that those posts there click into the holes on the chest piece. Click into place, get the head, and click his back on. And there we have Sideswipe from a bull. Wow. It's just wow. I mean, the proportions here of what we know is you can get this armature kind of do what you want with this. Yeah, it's just so... He's just so sideswipey. I don't know if that's a verb, but yeah, just the chest, the arms, the legs, everything here smacks of, well, I've got the Siege version here. Just have a look just the colours, general composure. Yeah. In terms of masterpiece, I don't have the actually masterpiece Sideswipe. I do have the G2 masterpiece Sideswipe, so yeah. Peas in a pod. Peas in a pod. They've done a fantastic job of getting this transformation from some concept art that was in a book, I believe, some third-party kind of Transformers art book with a lot of different artists doing Beast versions of various different G1 characters or just various characters from across the Transformers universe called T-Beasts. There's a bit of controversy because the people who made the book or did the art in the book, there was an unlicensed Transformer product complaining that they stole the right, that this other third party unlicensed Transformer project stole their ideas, and it's kind of like, well, your unlicensed product got stolen by a different unlicensed product. It's kind of potatoes, isn't it, really? Unfortunately, that's just the world we're in. But yeah, really impressed. So he's got his gun that you can hold. How should we do the articulation? So, head, swivel at the top, and then a ball. Is it a ball joint back here? No, it's just a double switch. So swivel at the neck, and another swivel lower down on the neck. Again, he's got these butterflies up and down on his shoulders, and he's got a further shoulder joint with a mushroom peg up here. Swivel at the bicep. There's a double jointed elbow. Seems to go more the other way than it does the actual way that it goes, but there you go. Got a wrist on a ball joint. He's got mitten fingers, movable thumb. Waist rotation, ab crunch, a good ab crunch forward. Back doesn't go back, but yeah. So he's got swivel there up at the hips to kick up. A good mount, back. Let's start again. Oh, getting the ab crunch involved there. Yeah, so kick, high kick, back, not so much. Out, okay. 360, thigh swivel. Nice ratchet knee and a non-ratchet knee to give a double jointed knee. Can't kick his ass. Can't kick his own ass though. And then rocker in quite a lot, and back and forth, and a toe tilt. So yeah, great stuff. Great, love it. Love all like the kind of. It's got like all the side swipey like little like leg details, but then it's got like additions. It's got that kind of like a cloven hoof, like a indent on them again with the toes as well. He's got very side swipey toes, but it's almost like his toes are cloven, just to add to that aesthetic. And yeah, wowzers, it'd be like where his car doors would be, kind of. Oh. Gun, so typical kind of masterpiece-esque gun, tab, slot on palm of hand, slots in, goes. I'm not quite a big fan of why they've just gone for the pure white on the barrels of the guns. It's just a bit weird. And the scope, I think just having them same colour as the rest of the gun would be better. It's like got a nice bullhorn on his back of his gun again, rather than Sideswipe's usual kind of ear horns. They've given him actual horns, which is cool. The face sculpt is kind of a bit Gumby, whatever that means. But so up close, he doesn't look too good. But the further away you get from it, the more how the light in the room and stuff plays with it, the better it looks, really, to be honest with you. So I think when it's on a shelf, it's not near as bad as when it's like here. But when it's like here, it serves, and the way the light hits it and stuff. But if you're looking at it quite intensely, the light shine on it, it's not that good. But the way, yeah, they kind of know what they're doing, and where, you know, where the face sculpt needs to shine. Really, it needs to look good, more better on your shelf than it does like close up looking at it. But it's not as bad as it. It's nowhere near as bad as what it looks like in the photos. And yeah, once you get some decent light on it and stuff, it looks pretty freaking cool. So we can do a Sideswipe thing with some. Let's get these out. He's got some pile drivers. That's the word I'm looking for. That you can put onto his hands. So you have to like de-transform his hand a little bit to do this. I mean, I don't know why they didn't just do some way of just doing this back in. You know, getting the bull thing, because that's pretty much a pile driver, isn't it? I mean, why not use what you've got? You know, take use of the actual alt mode to actually make a kind of, here we go. That's Sideswipe's arms in his pile driver formation. But no, they've given us some actual accessories to plug in. I suppose if they did that, people would still go, oh, it doesn't look like it did in the cartoon. It didn't turn into a fucking bull in the cartoon, did he now? So yeah, so you've got those ones. Oof. And if you want more of a poundy thing, more of a pounding, okay, lockdown fever again. For pounding. Yeah, so he's got those. Size comparisons. I've already seen this view. Here he is with Siege Deluxe Sideswipe. Hello. Yeah, great together. Here he is with the G2 Sideswipe. Again, looking cool. Will not surprise me if in some point in the future we get a black version of these from Generation Toys. Now, but I will say this is, if you're watching Generation Toys, and no doubt you're not, don't just paint this black and give it to us. We want grimace. We want spikes. We want ridiculous weapons. That's what makes it a G2 version. We don't just want it the colour swapped. So I won't buy it if it's just... I probably won't buy it if it's just a black repaint, a straight black repaint. But spikes, knives, big silly guns, definitely buy it. Okay? If you want to look next to a standard Marvel legend, here he is with Shatterstar. Deadpool 2 ruined you. And here he is with the classic G.I. Joe scale, Zanzibar. Yeah, what can I say? I can say a great many things, but what I will say is this is my first generation toys products. I've always been told they're a really good third-party company. I am not disappointed. I have waited a long time for this figure. It's just these little extra bits of gold in here. It's really kind of just break up there's these two different reds. I think there's gold and there's silver and there's black. It just makes an all in all a great breakdown of the figure. The Sideswipe. I mean, colour breakdown, not the actual figure break. They could repaint this as breakdown. They could. It'd be also be a breakdown bull, which would be cool. G2 breakdown bull. Yeah. The possibilities, you could get an entire herd of these. Shit on me. Yeah, never owned a Generation Toy product before. Never handled a Generation Toy product before. I'm not disappointed. This is excellent. And sometimes when you're waiting for a figure for years, when it finally arrives, you're a bit, oh, well, I've waited for this for so long now, and it's kind of so-so. But no, this is excellent. This is excellent. Excellent robot mode. Excellent bull mode. Quite a fun transformation, and just how they've got a bull shape into this shape is brilliant. I recommend it. That's a Richard recommendation. Yeah, so until then, all it remains to say is be excellent to each other, party on dudes, because we can't be with each other in person, let's give each other a social distancing fist bump, shall we? Fisto! Fisto!